Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Okay, I am Miss Hidayah binti Harun. Now I am going to continue with writing task 2, the extended writing. Okay, all right. Okay, for this question, okay, there are a few steps that you need to take. Okay, once you get the question, you read the question, okay, try to understand the task. Okay, identify the type of the essay required. Okay, you are given only one question. Okay, it may be discursive, maybe argumentative, maybe problem solution essay. Okay, so you have no choice. Okay, you have only one question and then you have to identify which type of the question, which type of the essay. Okay, you read from the very beginning until the end. The question maybe have a few lines, okay, a few sentences. Read from the very beginning and then you identify, highlight and analyze the keywords. Okay, you can use your highlighter, you can underline, you can circle the keywords. Okay, it's up to you. All right. Okay, this will help you to write and find the ideas for your essay later. Okay, done. Next. Okay, once you have identified the keywords, okay, once you have identified the types of the essay, now you can brainstorm for ideas. Okay, all right, so you write your ideas preferably in keywords. Okay, you don't have much time, okay, to write longer sentences and structures, right, for brainstorming. Okay, all right, so you can do your mind mapping, you can write in diagram, you can use point form, okay, and then plan and outline. Okay, which one should be main ideas, which one should be examples, which one should be, okay, supporting ideas. All right, next, once you have your keywords and ideas to write, now it's time for you to organize your paragraphs. Okay, all right, so your paragraph should have introduction, body paragraphs and conclusion. Okay, your introduction should have thesis statement, okay, and a few things inside. Okay, body paragraph, you should have point 1, point 2, point 3, and then your conclusion. Usually, we have 5 paragraphs altogether. 1 paragraph for introduction, okay, 1 paragraph for point 1, okay, point 2, and then point 3, and then the last one, conclusion. Okay, it is okay if you have more than 5 paragraphs. Okay, your points may be a bit longer and then you can break it into a few paragraphs. Okay, then, okay, you are advisable to use the right or most appropriate cohesive devices. Okay, or linkers or connectors. Okay, firstly, secondly, okay, finally. For example, for instance, okay, so these are the examples of cohesive devices. Okay, these cohesive devices will help you to organize your essay, okay, and to make your essay very smooth to read. Okay, all right, and then if you have suitable, effective expressions, you can use it. If you have suitable idioms, you can use it, okay, in your essay. If you have suitable phrases and words, you can use it in your essay. Okay, all right, next. Okay, make sure you use a variety of vocabulary and sentence structures. Okay, use different vocabulary to mean the same. Okay, do not use the same vocabulary from the very beginning until the conclusion. Okay, you should have a variety, okay, lots of vocabulary. And then your sentence structures, okay, you should have a mix of short sentences, okay, longer and longest sentences, okay, a mixture of sentence structures. Okay, and then while you write, you should check the accurate use of grammar. Okay, present tense, past tense, okay, singular, plural, and then your spelling, your punctuation as well. Okay, where you should write your comma, where you should use your full stop. Okay, and then make sure you write more than 250 words. Okay, right? So your essay should at least 250 words. You should write more than 250 words. Okay, done with that. Okay, while I am explaining the things related to this essay, if you have anything to ask, you may write your question at the chat section. Yeah, okay. All right, while explaining, we try to answer your question as well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, while planning the essay structure. Okay, so our essay should have introduction, body paragraph, and then conclusion. Okay, so let's go one by one. The introduction. Okay, we should have our introduction. This is to introduce the topic or the issue that to be discussed. Okay, this introduction captures the reader's attention. Okay, all right, and it should contain a clear thesis statement. Okay, this thesis statement should contain point 1, point 2, and point 3. Okay, next, body paragraph. Okay, this body paragraph, you should have at least 3 paragraphs. Okay, each paragraph discuss one main point. Okay, you should have point 1, point 2, point 3. Okay, one paragraph for point 1, one paragraph for point 2, and then one paragraph for point 3. Okay, after that one main point, you should have elaboration. Okay, this main point should substantiated by elaboration, the explanation for it, and then followed by example. Okay, the elaboration should be followed by the example, and then the last sentence in each paragraph should link back to the main point. Okay, all right, so over here we use M. Okay, we refer the main idea as M, elaboration as E, example as E, and then link is L. Yeah, okay. Afterwards, in the next slide, we will use M, E, E, and then L. Okay, next, your conclusion. Okay, the conclusion ties up the discussion for the important points discussed to make a final impact. Okay, all right, so you should restate your point of view, restate the thesis statement in the conclusion, and then draw the reader's attention by raising questions for contemplation. All right, okay, all right, let's go to this one. Okay, all right, so we have 3 types of essay. We don't know which one will come out. Okay, once you got the question, you read the question, then you need to identify whether it is discursive or argumentative or problem solution essay. Okay, all right, so let's see one by one. Okay, how to identify, how to know this is a discursive essay, how to know this is argumentative, or how to write problem solution essay. Okay, the first one, discursive essay. This type of essay gives a clear stand on the issue by stating an opinion or viewpoint and provide evidence to substantiate the stand. Okay, all right, so you give your opinion and then you discuss. Okay, so the example of stimulus and task. Okay, so this is the example of the question. Okay, let's read together. You attended a talk by the founder of the Book Appreciation Club, which was recently organized during your school's English week. Okay, the following comment was made by the guest speaker. Reading has a strong influence on academic success. Write an essay expressing your opinion on the statement. Okay, so this is the example of discursive essay. Okay, write an essay expressing your opinion on the statement. Which statement? Reading has a strong influence on academic success. Okay, so the opinion should be related to strong influence and academic success. And don't forget the keyword reading. Okay, so you have a few keywords over here. Okay, reading, strong influence, and academic success. Okay. So the essay structure and organization of the points. Okay. All right. So in the introduction, okay, you should write general information. Okay, about the topic. Okay, to capture the reader's attention. Okay, so over here, this is your hook. Remember your hook? Something that attract attention of the readers. Something interesting. Okay, all right. So you may you may write the question. You may ask question. You may give situation. Okay, all right. So remember your hook. Okay, next. Okay, you need to write a clear stand. In my opinion, okay, my viewpoint is that some believe that, however, okay, others, right? To show your opinion. Okay, from my point of view, and then you continue with your point. Okay, and then a clear thesis statement that contains 3 opinions on the topic. Okay, 3 opinions, or most of the time the students refer it as point 1, point 2, and point number 3. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, your thesis statement just now should be the last sentence in the paragraph. Okay, next. Okay, so body paragraph 1. Okay, now we are going to main point number 1. Okay, or point 1. Okay, we refer is at M. Okay, opinion 1. This should be in topic sentence form. Okay, and then it is followed by elaboration or the explanation. Okay, explanation of the point. Okay, opinion 1 or point 1 just now. And then, okay, include the example. Okay, related to elaboration and point number 1. Okay, and then the last sentence should be linking sentence. Okay, this sentence should link back to the point. Okay, relate to the point again. Okay, this one should be the last sentence. Okay, in the paragraph. Okay, next. Okay, body paragraph 2. Okay, this one should be opinion 2 or point number 2. Okay, this one also should be in topic sentence. Okay, if point 1 you use first and foremost, okay, now point 2 you may use next. Okay, moreover, in addition, that is the device. Okay, the cohesive device or the linkers or connectors. All right. Okay, if you use firstly, should be here, secondly, and then finally. Okay, all right. Then, okay, your point should be followed by elaboration and then example. Okay, how to signal your example? You can use the word for example, for instance, as an example. Okay, and some other phrases that can show the example. You are giving the example. Okay, and then the last sentence, the linking sentence. Okay, so this sentence should link back to, okay, M. Okay, your point. Okay, your point number 2 just now. Okay, next. Okay, this one, point number 3. Okay, also, okay, in topic sentence. Finally. Okay, thirdly. Okay, all right. Moreover, in addition. Boleh. Okay, next, it should be followed by the elaboration and then example. Okay, to make your opinion, to make your point clearer. Okay, so you need to include the example. And then the last one, okay, don't forget your linking sentence. Link back to, okay, your main point. All right. Okay, so this one, discursive essay. Okay, Next, conclusion. Now we finish. You finish already explaining your point 1, point 2, and point 3. Now we are going to our conclusion, the last paragraph. Okay, so here you should rephrase or restate your thesis statement. Write again your thesis statement. Okay, you should include your point 1, point 2, and point 3 again. Okay, and then reiterate keywords in topic given. Mention again your keywords. Okay, mention again your keywords. And then, okay, the last one, give a strong recommendation. Okay, call to action or suggestion. Okay, so done. We are done. Okay, if you don't have a lot of ideas, then you give only one recommendation or one suggestion. Okay, all right. Okay, clear about that one? Okay, I hope everyone is okay. I hope everyone is clear about discursive essay. You give your opinion 1, opinion 2, and then opinion 3. Okay, done with the discursive essay. Okay, let's continue with the next one. Okay, so argumentative essay. These types of essay gives a clear stand on the issue by stating agreement or disagreement and provides evidence to substantiate the stand. Okay, now, okay, in this type of essay, you need to mention whether you agree or disagree with the question, with the statement in the question. Okay, you have to mention. Discursive essay, you don't have to mention agree or disagree. You just give your opinion. For argumentative essay, okay, you should mention whether you agree or disagree. Okay, all right, so let's see. Okay, this is the example. Okay, example of the stimulus or the task. Okay, you attended a talk by the president of Consumers Association Penang, which was recently organized during your school's canteen day. The following comment was made by the guest speaker. Advertisements involving product endorsements by celebrities can be misleading. Do you agree with this statement? Okay, all right, so you read the task, identify the keywords. Okay, identify, highlight the keywords. Okay, so which one? The keywords. Okay, all right, so over here, do you agree with the statement? Advertisement, product endorsement, celebrities, misleading. Okay, so these are some of the keywords. Okay, so do you agree with this statement? Okay, while answering, you need to mention whether you agree or disagree. Okay, so now we are planning the structure. Okay, all right, so in the introduction, okay, we should include general information. Okay, general information about the topic. Okay, you go back to the topic. Okay, something to do with advertisement just now. Okay, advertisement, celebrities, and then misleading. Okay, so general information related to advertisement. Okay, remember your hook over here. Okay, and then you give brief, specific background information on the topic. You go very specific. Okay, and then a clear stand, whether you agree or disagree with the statement. Okay, I agree with the statement given. You mention again the statement because, okay, all right, so your point 1, point 2, and point 3. Okay, all right, so your clear thesis statement should include point 1, point 2, and then point 3. If you agree, why? Okay, if you disagree, why? Okay, point 1, point 2, and then point 3. Okay, all right, next, body paragraph 1. Okay, so argument 1, your point number 1. If you agree with the statement given, this is the reason number 1, your argument 1. Okay, why you agree? Okay, argument 1, for or against. For means you agree. Against means you disagree. Okay, so this one should be written in full topic sentence. Okay, first and foremost, I agree with the statement. Okay, because, all right, so you give your first point. Okay, followed by the elaboration. You explain about the point. Okay, and then you give your example. Okay, you should have MEEL. Remember MEEL. Okay, the last one, the last sentence, okay, should link back to M. Should link back to main point or your argument number one. Okay, done with point number one, done with argument number one. Let's go to argument number two. This one should be in a new paragraph. Okay, if the first one you use first and foremost, now you can use the next device, the next cohesive devices. All right. Furthermore, or moreover, or in addition, or additionally. Okay, you may choose either one. All right. If the first one you use firstly, now you can use secondly. Okay, secondly, okay, why you agree or why you disagree with topic. Okay, you mention your point, followed by elaboration, and then you give your example. Okay, and then the last one, okay, the linking sentence, okay, which link back to your point. Okay, all right, next. Okay, so this one also the same. Okay, argument 3 or point number 3. Okay, this is also the same. Okay, finally, lastly. Okay, all right, or okay, next. Okay, next point is next argument. Okay, why I agree, why I disagree with the topic. Okay, so you mention your point and then you elaborate and then give example as an example, to illustrate as an illustration. Okay, so these are the words, okay, to show you are giving the example. And then don't forget the last one, the linking sentence. Okay, all right, so we have introduction, one paragraph for point 1, one paragraph for point 2, one paragraph for point 3. Okay, it is not complete if you don't have the conclusion. Okay, the last paragraph is your conclusion. Okay, if you don't have the conclusion, your essay is incomplete. Okay, what to include in your conclusion? Rephrase or restate, mention again the thesis statement. Okay, your thesis statement again. All right, you should have point 1, point 2, and point 3. Okay, and then remember your stand. Mention again your stand. Okay, whether you agree or disagree with the statement. Okay, and then, all right, so the last one, okay, give a question for the readers to think about, or rhetorical question. Okay, call to an action. All right, so ask them to think about the topic. Okay, so far so good. Okay, I hope everyone is okay with the argumentative essay. Okay, all right, so I hope everyone is clear about, okay, this type of essay. Okay, if you have anything to ask, okay, don't forget you have the chat space. Okay, so you may type your question over there and then we'll try to answer. Okay, all right, next. Okay, so the next type of essay is problem solution essay. This type of essay explains an issue of concern or the problem, okay, and offers ways or the solution to deal with it. Okay, so one problem and then, okay, how to overcome, how to handle, how to settle, how to manage the problem. Okay, that is the offer, the ways they offered. Okay, all right, so let's see. Here the example of stimulus and task. You attended a talk organized by a non-governmental organization on World Youth Day. The following statement was made by the guest speaker. Almost 90% of students have experienced stress during their college years. Write an essay suggesting ways to deal with stress. Okay, so you read the question, okay, from the very beginning. Identify the keywords. Identify the type of the essay. Okay, is this question asking you your opinion? No, right? Okay, if the question asking you for opinion, that is discursive. If the question asking you whether agree or disagree, that is argumentative. If the question asks you, okay, to write suggestions or ways to handle this one, ways to deal with this one, okay, so this is problem solution type of essay. Okay, so over here, almost 90% of students have experienced stress during college years. Okay, problem, okay, experiencing stress during college years. This is the problem. 90% of students experience stress during college years. This is the problem. Okay, so you are asked to write about the ways to deal with the stress. Okay, all right, ways or solutions, okay, to overcome the stress, right? Okay, so this one is problem solution essay. Okay, so what to include in your introduction? Okay, so the first one, don't forget the general information to capture the reader's attention. You include your hook, your style of writing. Okay, if you prefer to ask question, then you ask question. If you prefer to give a situation, then you write the situation. Okay, situation about what? About stress among students during college years. Okay, so it includes brief specific background of the problem. Okay, all right, so now you mentioned about the stress and the students in the college years. Okay, and then you go to a clear thesis statement that contains 3 solutions to the problem. Okay, so you include the keywords for the 3 main points. Okay, point number 1, point number 2, point number 3. Okay, for example, okay, there are three possible ways to overcome stress among students, okay, while they experience in the college years. Okay, so you have point number 1, point number 2, and then point number 3. Okay, remember your thesis statement should be the last sentence in the paragraph. Okay, last sentence in the paragraph, and then it contains, okay, the keywords to your points. Point number 1, point number 2, and then point number 3. Okay, let's go to, okay, body paragraph. Right, so you have mentioned your point number 1, point number 2, point number 3 in the thesis statement. Now you are going to, okay, explain it in detail. Okay, so your main point, your solution number 1. First and foremost, okay, how to overcome stress among students in their college. Okay, so the first one, okay, your solution 1. You explain, you elaborate, and then you include your example. Okay, how? Okay, how to make it more, okay, detailed and to make it more clearer. Okay, and then don't forget your linking sentence. Link back to your point. Okay, next. Okay, once you are done with point number 1, you go to point number 2 or solution number 2. Okay, another way that can be taken to overcome stress among the students in the college is, okay, then you mention, okay, your idea. Okay, your point number 2 or solution number 2. And then you elaborate, you explain, then don't forget your example. Okay, and then the last one, your linking sentence. Okay, all right, so done paragraph 2 or done with point number 2. Okay, the same goes to paragraph 3. Okay, body paragraph 3 or main point 3. Okay, solution number 3. Okay, the last solution, the last possible way to overcome stress among students in the college is, Okay, then you mention, okay, the solution. Okay, followed by elaboration, you explain. Okay, make sure you explain. Imagine the readers do not understand. Imagine the readers do not know anything about it. Then you explain clearly, elaborate clearly. Okay, and then give example. Okay, imagine they do not know anything about it. Then you explain clearly. And then the last one, linking sentence. All right. Okay, done with the point 1, point 2, and point 3, solution 1, solution 2, solution 3. Now we go to conclusion. Okay, so over here, okay, all right, you may include the urgency to deal with the problem. Highlight the problem again. Okay, okay, stress among the students during college years. Okay, so that is the problem. Okay, and then the summary of the main points, the solutions that you explain in your paragraph, the keywords, yeah, only the main point. Okay, solution 1, solution 2, solution number 3. And then provide a question for the reader to ponder on or to think on. Okay, or rhetorical question. Okay, for them, for the reader. Okay, or okay, urge for action. Okay, what they need to do. All right, so done with your conclusion. So this is problem solving, okay, essay. Okay, one problem, and then you are asked to write the solution. Okay, all right. Okay, done with the third type of essay. Okay, now let us see a sample essay. Okay, all right. I am sorry to say that we cannot focus on each and every type of essay. Okay, today we only give you the sample essay for the argumentative essay. All right, later, okay, with your lecturer, with your respective lecturer, you can discuss another two essay, discursive and problem solution essay. Yeah. Okay, so, all right, so today, now, we only focus on one sample. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, sample essay for the argumentative, yeah? Okay, so the task, you came across an article in the newspaper regarding the impact of social media. The following statement caught your attention. Homework should be abolished. Okay, homework should be abolished. Do you agree with the statement? Okay. All right. So highlight, identify the keywords. Homework, abolish. Do you agree with the statement? Okay. So over here, when you are asked whether you agree or disagree, this is the argumentative essay. Okay. All right. Continue reading the question. Write an essay of at least 250 words. Okay. All right. Even though the question over there, okay, mention the number of words, 250 words, at least 250 words. You don't have to calculate. You don't have to count the number of words. Okay. You just write introduction. Okay. Point 1, point 2, point 3. Explain, give examples, and then the last one, your conclusion. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. So paragraph 1, your introduction. Okay. So you introduce the topic. Okay. Introduce the topic. What is the topic just now? Homework and then abolish. Okay. So you say something about homework. Okay. All right. So what is it? Okay. Most students would be overjoyed. Okay. Most students would be overjoyed if homework were to be abolished. Okay, so introducing the topic students, homework, and then abolish. How do you feel? How students feel? Okay, overjoyed, more than happy. All right. Okay, and then you continue. Okay, next. Some parents are also against the idea of homework. Okay, some parents are also against the idea of homework. Some parents also disagree, okay, with the idea of homework. Okay, next. Okay, this is introducing the topic. Then you go more specific. Okay. These parents prefer their children to spend their time in extra co-curricular activities or nurturing their passions in life. Okay, so this one, what is it? Okay, so you go more specific. Okay, they have a point, but okay, they have a point, but okay, now you are going to mention your stand, whether you agree or disagree. Over here, okay, but dot 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 dot, okay. In the real exam, in the real essay, you don't write dot 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 dot, yeah. Okay, you just continue. Okay, they have a point, but I disagree that homework should be abolished. Okay, so here the stand, disagree. Okay, if you would like to mention you definitely, you strongly, then you can include the word I totally disagree. I definitely disagree. I absolutely disagree. Okay, meaning that you totally disagree with that. Okay, I totally disagree that homework should be abolished. If you agree, then you should mention, I totally agree that homework should be abolished. Okay, so you mention over here. Right. So this is the stand. Okay, so where is your thesis statement? Okay, where is the thesis statement? No thesis statement yet. We haven't gone to thesis statement yet. Okay, so just now we introduced the topic. We go a bit about, okay, homework and then abolish. And then now agree or disagree. Okay, next. This is your thesis statement. I totally disagree with the statement that homework should be abolished. Okay, you may complete, you may put full stop over there, and then you write another sentence. I would argue that homework brings a multitude of benefits in that it provides a valuable extension of lessons learned in school. Okay, so this is point number 1. Enables teachers to assess students' understanding and progress. This is point number 2 or argument 2. And gives parents an opportunity to get closely involved in their children's education. This is point number 3. Okay, so this is your thesis statement, okay, which include point number 1 or argument number 1, argument number 2, and argument number 3. Okay, all right. So this is a complete, clear thesis statement. If you do not mention your argument 1, argument 2, argument 3, your thesis statement is not complete. Okay, done with the introduction. Okay, let's go to paragraph 2. Now we go to body paragraph. If you disagree with the statement, okay, now you are going to explain your reason. Okay, if you agree, now you are going to explain your reason. Okay, so remember your MEEL, your main point, your elaboration, followed by example, and then the linking sentence. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this one, okay, argument number 1. Okay, sample, yeah, argument number 1. Firstly, okay, homework benefits the students academically as it reinforces what they have learned in school. Okay, firstly, cohesive device, okay, or connectors or linkers. Okay, this show, okay, the reader or the examiner, this is the first point. Okay, this is the first argument. Okay, so where is the argument? Okay, homework benefits the students academically as it reinforces what they have learned in school. This is argument number 1. Okay, incomplete sentence. Okay, all right. Okay, what about the homework benefits students academically? How? It is not clear yet. So you need to explain. Okay, explain, imagine the reader, the examiner does not understand. Okay, your point. So you need to explain. Okay, this reinforcement is beneficial to both the good as well as the weak students. This is the explanation. Okay, how? Okay, now next you give example. Okay, how to signal your example? you can use this expression, you can use these phrases, this sentence, these words. One such situation is when, okay, so this is the signal you are giving your example. Or the example of such situation is, okay, then you write your example. Or for example, okay, for instance, as an example. Okay, there are another phrases. There are a lot more of phrases that you can use to show the example. Okay, then you continue your example. All right. So after you explain, after you give your example, okay, so this is L, linking sentence. Thus, okay, so you may use, okay, cohesive devices again. Thus, therefore, oleh itu. Thus, homework helps all students to understand better what has been taught by their teachers in the classroom. Okay, so this sentence refer to the point again. Okay, refer to the point again. All right, so this is the last sentence. Okay, done. Okay, argument. All right, next. Okay, another point, another argument. Okay, the next paragraph, yeah. Okay, if the first one you use firstly, here you can use secondly. Secondly, teachers are able to gauge how well students understand their lessons by assessing their students' ability to complete their homework. Okay, so this is argument number 2. All right, so incomplete sentence. Then you explain. Okay, so E and E. E, the first E is elaboration. Second E is, okay, example. Okay, so explain. This enables teachers to pace their lessons as they can monitor their students' progress daily. Okay, so this explain your point just now. Okay, to make it clearer, you give your example. For example, for instance, as an example. Okay, you may use, okay, other phrases as well. Okay, after you finish giving your example, now you go to, okay, linking sentence. Okay, this means that teachers can take immediate and appropriate actions as they monitor their students' progress. Okay, done with another argument, done with another point. Okay, clear, yeah? All right, next. Okay, another point, another argument, the last one. Firstly, secondly, okay, now finally. Firstly, secondly, lastly. Okay. All right. Okay, finally, parents can be involved directly in their children's progress in school by overseeing their homework assignments. Okay, so this is the third argument. Why, okay, this person, this writer disagree with the statement homework should be abolished. Okay, all right, so this is the reason why this person disagree. Parents can be involved directly in their children's progress in school by overseeing their homework assignments. How? Why? So you explain. Okay, how and why? So you explain, you elaborate. Parental supervision to ensure that their children complete the tasks given helps reinforce the bond between parents and children. Okay, so the bond between parent and children. Okay, and then example. Okay, as an example, high achiever students often say their parents are there to ensure they complete their homework. Okay, so done. Okay, you have the point, you have the elaboration or explanation, and then you have the example. Okay, finish the argument. All right, argument number 3. Okay, almost done. Okay, almost done. Okay, don't forget your linking sentence. Okay, therefore, okay, another linkers, another cohesive devices. Therefore, homework is one of the ways parents can be directly involved in their children's education. Okay, relate again to argument number 3 just now. Okay, all right, so we have done, we have seen. Okay, argument 1, argument 2, argument 3. Now we go to paragraph 5, conclusion. It's okay if you have longer argument. Okay, you can break your ideas into more than 5 paragraphs. Yeah, so maybe your conclusion will be in paragraph 6 or paragraph 7. That's okay. Alright, but remember, the more you write, the more mistake. Yeah, the more mistake you may make. Okay, so let's see paragraph 5, the conclusion. Okay, so in your conclusion, okay, you conclude, you restate your thesis statement. You write again your thesis statement. Okay, how to show that this is your conclusion? You may use this phrase, to conclude, in conclusion, as a conclusion, to summarize, okay, in summary. Okay, to conclude over here, to conclude, homework reinforces what has been taught in school through more practice, allows teachers to monitor their students' progress closely to help them pace their lessons, and gives parents a clear picture of what their children are doing in school. Okay, if you notice here, okay, thesis statement again together with argument 1, argument 2, and argument number 3. Alright, okay, don't forget, okay, mention your stand again. Okay, mention your stand again. With such benefits, I disagree that homework should be abolished. Okay, with such benefits, I disagree that homework should be abolished. Okay, alright, you mention your stand again. Okay, and then the last one. Okay, call to action or suggestion, recommendation. Okay, so over here, okay, your sentence, okay, can make the readers think about it. Okay, what to do. Okay, homework should be viewed in a positive light as it provides students with a chance for better academic achievement. Okay, so this is the end of the essay. This is the last sentence in the conclusion. Okay, all right. So, okay, so we are done discussing the type of the essay. Okay, all right. So, okay, I hope everyone got the tips, okay, and steps on how to write the essay. Okay, task 1, okay, and then task 2. All right. If you have anything to ask, if you still have anything to discuss, you may refer to your respective lecturers afterwards. Okay, outside of this session, outside of the class hour, all right, so you may contact and discuss with your respective lecturers. Okay, that's all for today. Okay, that's all for this session. Thank you for listening. Okay, see you soon. All the best in your exam. Okay, thank you. Bye.